guys, I'm Leela from Uku-Lela Therapy, and this video we'll be talking about negative thinking. I'm really sorry that my room is ugly. There's a ladder over here. There's some stuff going on over there. I'm redoing my room, so hopefully it'll look better for the next video. Before I begin, I want to encourage you to go to the description and download a few worksheets. I have 2 worksheets, and those will be very helpful because we're going to be referencing a lot of things, and it'll be very helpful for you. We'll talk about that later. Remember, you'll get out of these videos what you put into them, so put in a lot of effort and you'll get out a lot of things. And I'll try to put out a lot of things for you. Let's talk about negative thoughts. So we all have negative thoughts, and it's not a bad thing to have negative thoughts, and I'm not one for like the whole positivity all the time movement, because I think sometimes negative thoughts serve a purpose and negative emotions serve a purpose. It becomes dangerous when your thoughts, the negative thoughts, become automatic, and those are called automatic negative thoughts, or ants. And we don't like ants. We want to kill ants before they make a huge ant pile in our brain. I'm not saying that negative thinking causes depression, anxiety, but it certainly does not help. And it certainly can be a huge contributing factor. And something that I always like to think about is, am I talking to myself like I would talk to a friend that I really love and respect? And most of the time, we do not do that. And if you think about a friend talking to you the way that you talk to yourself, you would probably run away from that friend. You probably wouldn't be friends with that person. I mean, if I had a friend like that, I would probably feel really depressed and anxious. Point is, we're so mean to ourselves sometimes. At the end of the day, all we really have is ourselves. So talk to yourself like someone you want to be around 24/7. First step in overcoming your negative thoughts is to acknowledge them. You can't make them go away by ignoring them or pushing them away, because that'll be as effective as trying to push a balloon underwater. Not effective. And that goes for any negative emotion. You have to, it's there, it's trying to tell you something, so just pick it up and be like, what are you trying to do? What the heck are you doing in there? You need to talk to it. You can't just ignore it. You gotta acknowledge. So today we're gonna talk about acknowledging those negative thoughts and how to stop them by using a music therapy activity called lyric analysis. In your worksheet, you have the lyrics to Live Like a Warrior by MATISYAHU, which is one of my all-time favorite feel good, you're awesome, you can do anything in the world songs. What I want you to do is just follow along with the words and think about what lyrics are resonating with you, what can you relate to, and also try to identify the negative thoughts in this song and the positive thoughts.
They still wanna take, give you love they throw back, and give your heart they go on attack. When there's nothing left for you, only thing that you can do, say, today, live like you wanna. Let yesterday burn and throw it in a fire, in a fire, in a fire. Fight like a warrior, today, live like you wanna. Weight on your shoulder, they're only gonna make you drown. We all swing high, we all swing low. We all got secrets people don't know. We all got dreams we can't let go. We wanna be brave, don't be afraid. Oh, today, live like you wanna. Let yesterday burn and throw it in a fire, in a fire, in a fire. Fight like a warrior, today, live like you wanna. Let yesterday burn and throw it in a fire, in a fire, in a fire. Live like a warrior, your heart is so heavy from things you carry a long time. Been up, you've been down, tired and you don't know why. But you're never gonna go back, you only live one life. Let go, let go, let
So I'm sure you were able to identify some negative and positive thoughts in this song. The first verse is mostly negative, and the chorus is full of positivity and hope, challenging those negatives. So looking at the negative lines in this song, think about how you would challenge those thoughts. So for example, you do good, they want great, no matter what you give, they still want to take. So this reminds me of a time when I was living with a roommate, and I was trying to be really clean, and I was like really obsessive about it because I have to be perfect for everyone, you know. One time I left my dishes in the sink and forgot about it, and she kind of got on me about that, not in a mean way, but to me I was like, oh no, I tried so hard, blah. So I definitely had that negative thought, and I said it just like that in a very poetic way. I do good, they want great, no matter what I give, they still want to take. So how could I challenge that thought? I could say, I'm doing the best I can, because I knew that I was doing the best I can, and if I remembered to do the dishes, I would have. It's not like I purposely left them there, and she knows that, you know? So my challenge would be, as long as I'm doing the best I can and trying my hardest, that's all that matters, is that I'm trying my hardest. And that is challenging your negative thought. Okay, so I'm going to show you a strategy that my counselor showed me when I was in counseling, because we worked on negative thoughts a lot, because that is a problem. And I think I do it a little differently. It's called the 3Ds or something, but I think I forgot how to do it, so here's my way of doing it, which still works. Okay, so the first thing you write is situation, and then distinguish, and then you'll write disagree. And situation is, what are you doing when you're having that negative thought? So I'm going to write making an awesome YouTube video, which you will subscribe to, of course. And then in distinguish, that is, what is the negative thought that you are having? So my negative thought at this current moment, after I draw these very important lines, would be, this is boring and no one's going to watch it. And disagree, that is where you challenge that thought. So I'm going to write, if it's boring, you wouldn't be watching it, right? Hopefully. Hopefully it's not boring. Okay, I was really excited to use my new glass whiteboard thing, and that's the first thing I did on it, so you should feel special that you got to witness that. Okay, so this strategy helps you to observe the evidence for your negative thinking, and there usually isn't any. And just like writing it down and having it in a concrete form is so helpful. And you can just carry around a notebook and write this in it, or even put on your phone. And this is something I did for like a whole semester, and it really helped. Like, there's all this research saying that helps, according to my counselor. So just like catching those automatic thoughts and being aware of them instead of just letting them pass through, like blah blah blah, visitors with no permission to go through your head, you're like putting a gate up and being like, stop. What is your reason for being here? And they're like, I don't know. And you're like, then leave. And that's what happens. This just really helps train your brain to notice these thoughts before they become a never-ending spiral of sadness and despair. Okay, so I have the second worksheet that you can download, and it just has some negative thoughts on it, and you are practicing challenging those thoughts, and then you're gonna write, if you don't have the worksheet, just do this anyways because it's so helpful. You're gonna write a common negative thought you have, and there's some examples in the song and on the worksheet, and then you're going to write a challenge for that thought, and then you're going to write one thing that you love about yourself. It has to be specific and unique to you, not like I'm nice or I'm cool. That's not specific and it's not unique. If I was doing this in person, I would give everyone a little slip of paper and they would write the negative thing and throw it in a fake fire, you know, like the song, throw it in a fire, and then another piece of paper, and they would write a positive thing about themselves and keep it in their wallet or something, so you can look at it and be encouraged by yourself. And you can do that if you want, and I encourage you to do that. Now, just because you wrote down this negative thought and threw it in a fake fire, nobody's going to do that, but you know what I mean. It's not just going to go away, obviously, but you've identified it, and that is the first step. And so now every time you think of it and you have that thought, you're like, oh, there it is again. I can stop it and say this instead. And I really encourage you to write in the comments your thought and your challenge and your positive thing about yourself, because sharing it with other people, writing it down, making it a big deal or whatever, really helps you identify it and make it a concrete thing. And I cannot stress that enough, that writing things down and sharing them is really important. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope it was beneficial for you in some way. And I know negative thinking is something a lot of people struggle with, so I hope that you can use these strategies and share them with your friends, and that they'll help you become more positive and happier person. Alright, remember to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.